Lesson 2 is on understanding variables and expressions. So a variable is a symbol, it's usually a letter, and it's used to represent an unknown number. So for our example, 4 plus x, x is the variable, and just the x variable. Okay. Then we have constant, and it's a quantity, so a number, an amount of value, whose value does not change. So if we look in the example again, 4 plus x, 4 isn't going to change. X can be whatever it wants and change, but 4 does not. So that makes 4 the constant. Okay, then we have factor. When 2 or more quantities are multiplied, each piece is a factor. So if we look here in our example, we have 4xy. So that's one piece altogether, and this 4 is a factor, x is a factor, and y is a factor. Then more specifically, we talk about a coefficient. The coefficient is the numeric factor of a product. So here, if we ask about the coefficient, it's just going to be that number 4. The x and y are not numbers, so they're not coefficients. All right, terms. Part of an expression that's separated by an addition or subtraction sign. So for example, we have 4x, that's a term, that's one term, it's not separated by an addition or subtraction. If we look here at this next one, we do see an addition sign, but because of these parentheses, that makes this entire piece one term. Okay, -8, one term. This last one's kind of tricky. We have p over 5 plus 1. So we're looking at this as a whole. The whole thing is one term. Even though there's that addition 5 plus 1, again, it's in the denominator, so that makes it a special case. If we look at the next example, we have two terms. We have just our x is one term, and then 4xy is another term, because they're separated by the subtraction sign right there. Okay, 4xym has 4 factors, but it's one term. And then our last one here, we have 3x, 2y, and 10, or -10. They're separated by these signs here, so that makes them individual terms. Now we would look at this and say, this one is my first term. Oh, that is very sloppy, sorry guys. First term. This one is my second term. And the last one here is my third term. All right? And we'll investigate more of these when we do our practice together. Thanks, guys.